Hey guys, before I start this video, I want to give credit to all the songwriters and recording artists of any song or songs that I use in my video. I only use songs and recordings written and sung by other people, just only to bring more enjoyment to my viewers and listeners. So that's out of the way. Sorry for saying so much. But today's topic is about what is a human being. So I know, even myself, I know there's more than one person in the world that's striving so hard in life to find out who they are, when really they need to find out what they are. So I'll explain what I mean by what they are. Most people refer to themselves as a human being, but they don't tackle the word being before they tackle the word human, because we don't talk like being human, we talk human being. I mean, that's the way we talk. We don't say being human, we say human being. That's what I mean. So, not trying to convince anyone, but I just want you to think for a minute. And I'm not trying to get spiritual, even though it is spiritual. I'm not trying to get spiritual or trying to persuade anyone to believe anything or nothing like that. I just want you to look at the facts, because they're facts. I mean, you can research it yourself. You can find that out yourself. But anyways, you can Google search the word, or whatever search engine that you want to use. You can Google search the word being, and the word being. There's many definitions, but there's definitions like existence, or I'm using synonyms: existence, reality, and so forth. But it's still too general for me to, or for anyone to really understand exactly what the heck is a human being. But I'm going to search to the word being for the word reality, and now I'm going to tackle the word human. And I researched on Google what is a general definition of the word human, and it means a something. Keep in mind I said the word something, a something, or something that is not an animal. So, given that as the truth, I'm not an animal. I'm not an animal, even though some people claim to be animals, or they can look at themselves as animals, but the dictionary definition tells you that you're obviously not an animal, which is true. And so now we understand that you are a what did I say? Oh yeah. You can say that you are now human being means that you are a reality. Well, generally speaking, you are a reality inside of a something or a human body. But the thing is, a reality is not a person. It's a something. So a human can be referred to as a something, and a being can be referred to as a something. So they're both somethings. So technically, you're a something before you're a person. So technically, you are a person, but you're more of a something than you are a person, but you're still both. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, in relation to what I'm saying, or moreover, but equally important, this might get a little weird for some people, but I want you to consider, really think about this or meditate on this, and you can find this out for yourself, like I said. If you what is in your brain? And what I mean by that question is, what's in your brain is thoughts, right? But what are thoughts? They're words, right? So so we got that established. So what's coming out of your mouth? Thoughts, right? And what are thoughts? They're words. And when you refer to yourself as the word I, because when we talk, we usually say the word I a lot. I believe, I think, or refer to another person as you, or refer to ourselves as you. But what is you, or who is you? So when I just pointed out what is in your brain, and I said thoughts, and then what are thoughts? Words. What is you? Well, you is a word, right? You is a word and also a thought. So what I'm trying to get at is that is that really what we are is a what or something before we are a person. We are a person, but we are a what at the same time. So I'm trying to dispel all the hostility towards the LGBTQ community when people, about this, because I see a lot of people that are, I can't say stuff like that on YouTube, but I see a lot of people, making fun of transgenders and saying, there is no such thing as transgender, when that's not true, because technically a human, once again, is a something, and a being is also a something. So technically, everything is basically the same, and everything is basically a something. So everything, and beyond thoughts and beyond words, the only way I can explain it is energy. And the thing about, okay, so I don't want to get off topic, but I want to say that, okay, there is a such thing as, okay, some people may disagree with me. Okay, so we have a male and we have female. Some people say, oh, there's only two genders, which it's true. There is only two genders, naturally speaking. In other words, when you, I'm gonna just go ahead and say this. When you come from the spirit world, you go into a male or female body. So technically there's, spiritually speaking, overall, there's two genders, there's male and female. But it is true, and science and medical research can also tell you that a transgender male that transitions to a female is also considered a female, or a female that transitions over to a male is also a male. They're still considered male, they're still considered female. They're just a form of a biological female. But people don't understand, but people need to understand that there is a such thing as a biological male and female. We obviously know that we can see for ourselves that a female can bear children, but a form of a female, in other words, a transgender, can't bear children, but they're still considered a female. However, the word woman, that can be the word woman. There's there's two sides of the reality within the body. There is a physical side and there's a spiritual side. So most people live in the physical side of words and definitions. Technically, there is an infinite amount of definitions. In other words, the word woman can mean anything. I could be a woman even though I was born into a biological male body. I can still be considered as a woman because I can have my own definition of a woman, and there can be infinite definitions of the word woman. But so you have that. So I just lost my train of thought. But hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to get at. And I am gonna write a book about this, what I'm talking about, because I know that I'm not really being truly specific. And hopefully I'm making some sense to you. If not, I am going to write a book on it, and it will be as detailed as I can make it, as I can possibly make it. That'll be coming out probably, that book will be coming out probably this year or next year. I'm in the process of, excuse me, I'm in the process of doing some different genres. I don't want to give it away, but I'm in the process of doing some different genres and non-fiction, whatever. But I don't want to repeat myself, but hopefully I said something to you that made sense. Again, I'm not trying to convince anyone, so hopefully you got something from this video, and I would love to hear your comments down in the comment section. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions, beliefs, whatever. that's it, and I will see you guys later. And sorry for the late video, but I've been so busy. So see you guys later.